I've never before smelled a book that smelled so much like dreams. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down. Eventually they throw up. So today I wanted to talk about buses. I've been riding buses since I was like 10. When I was in Virginia Beach, when I was really little, like before 10, 7 through 10, that's kind of as far back as I remember, like how I got to school. Anyway, I would walk because we lived close enough, like everybody, all of my friends and everybody lived close enough to the elementary school that we could just walk or ride bikes. We never rode buses. But then when I moved here to Northern Virginia, the school was too far away, so I had to start riding the bus when I was 10. And it was really traumatizing because I was new to the area, new to the school, didn't know any of the kids, and suddenly I had to ride the bus as well. But I have to say, I've had some very interesting experiences on the bus, and I think that the bus has kind of helped me be more open to other people. I'm a lot less shy about talking to, I'm shy, but I'm a lot less freaked out by interaction with strangers on public transit. Because I know some people who usually drive and then they ride the train or whatever, and they're a little bit less open to paying attention to other people. I have some pretty funny memories of riding the bus when I was little. When I was in elementary school, I was like 11, I guess. We had a bus driver. I always rode the bus for elementary school with basically the same kids because it was the kids who all lived around the same area. We got a new bus driver. She would fart when she got nervous. This is what she said anyway. So she had like a smelly aerosol can thing by the wheel, and she would randomly spray it, and so one day one of the kids on the bus asked her why she did that, and she said it's because when she gets nervous driving, she farts. So then, there was one day, and I can't remember why, a bunch of people on the bus, not including me, I was too busy laughing, a bunch of people on the bus started chanting, "Mrs. Nervous," and then all of a sudden she was like, "You're gonna make me nervous." I was a safety patrol person, and because I rode the bus, they especially appreciated that. I got to wear the cool orange sash thing and go stand in front of the bus with the sign so that the kids could walk safely to the border of Munchkin Land. I got to sit up front, which I usually did/do anyway, and like keep everybody behaving or whatever. When I was 12, when I was in 6th grade, I became a safety patrol officer. I've been a public transit person since I was 10, and I remember being so afraid of it, but it's actually kind of nice. I like how social the action of riding public transit is. I like that you get to see people, you get to kind of have a rapport with people that live around you and use the same services that you do. When I was in middle school, I met one of the friends that I've known the longest on the bus. Her name is Solange. And I sat next to her, and I don't know, somehow we started talking about the music that the bus driver was listening to, because he always listened to the radio, and we would always hear like the same song because the radio show would play the same song every morning at like 7 a.m. or whatever. And we started talking about Beetlejuice somehow. I can't remember how it was brought up. It might have been around Halloween. And we have this running joke to this day about when Beetlejuice takes Alec Baldwin's teeth out when he's in the middle of saying Beetlejuice, and he's like, "Beetlejuice," and then his teeth fly out, and then they go like this, and Beetlejuice dances around them. I've said Beetlejuice 4 times now. So that's like a running joke, and I've known this person for a really long time, and I met her on the bus. It was a fun way to get to know people in school. It's how Paul McCartney and George Harrison met, you know. It's not just because it's good for the environment, it's also good for, I think it's good for your heart. It's good for making friendships and meeting people that you might otherwise never even notice. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus.